Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the best attainable cards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM here on this tier list. I got like 65 of the best cards in MyTEAM on this list. So again, there's a good chance I missed a lot of cards because there's only like so many cards I can put on a tier list. I feel like 65 is probably a pretty good number, so maybe I forgot some of the guys y'all really like, and if so, I do apologize, but I did my best to mainly get the best like dark matters that you can get in my team right now. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, Akeem Olajuwon, he's an older dark matter, but he's still a very good card. I'd say B tier is probably a fair spot for him. Versatile defensively, good jumper, solid athlete, just good all-around card. He was one of the first great cards that we've gotten this year, and Akeem is still a very solid option. Same thing with LeBron. Was amazing for his time, is not one of the very best anymore, but still usable. Solid jump shot, great slasher, great defender. Wish he could dribble more, but he's not. I mean, the only card LeBron that can dribble this year is invincible, unfortunately. Kevin Love, really fun card, but in terms of a showdown lineup, I think he's got to be C. The jumper's really good, and his defense and stats in general are like just really complete, but he's 6'8" at power forward, and that's just realistically that's not big enough at this point in the year, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. Manu Ginobili, I'll go A tier. I think Manu deserves A tier still. Manu's a really good card, man. He's one of the better dark matter point guards in the entire game. His jumper's really nice. He's got good movement. He's a good slasher and a good defender. Pretty well complete badge wise. Like, this is a really good, well done card. He's very, very good. Draymond, I just don't like his jumper. I know he's great defensively, but he's not huge, and I just don't love his jumper, to be honest. Not the biggest fan. I think C tier. Pascal Siakam, I was surprisingly impressed by this card. He's got decent movement. His jumper's not bad. He's good defensively. He's 6'8", 7'3" wingspan at small forward. Being small forward eligible definitely bumps him up a tier for sure, at least. And honestly, you could make an argument for A tier. He's a pretty good card. And I mean, all those playoff reward cards are good. I believe I have all of them on this list. I might have forgotten Gobert. If I did, I apologize. But same tier as Akeem for Embiid as per normal. He's basically a very slightly worse Akeem in my personal opinion. I think they do very similar things on the court. I think they're always going to go pretty darn similar spots as well. LaMelo goes towards the bottom of this list. Again, this list is a lot of good cards, not a ton of terrible cards on here. So LaMelo, I mean, he's not horrible, right? But he's 6'7" with a jumper I don't like. The size is nice, but the movement isn't there, and I don't like the jumper personally. I think he's C tier. Luka's basically is 100 overall. He's good defensively. He's 6'7", good dunk animations, super nice jump shot. Unfortunately, bad fade and mid sigs hold him back. And I think he's low B because of those two things. Still a pretty good card, but I feel like B tier. I think D-Rob is probably high B to low A at this point. I'll go low A for D. Well, yeah, we'll go low A for D-Rob. I think that's fair. 96 speed. I don't mind the jump shot. He's got a big player build. He's a solid card. LaMarcus Aldridge provides a lot of defense, a lot of versatility with his size at 6'11" at shooting guard, and I feel like he's like not far out of the S tier, but I'm gonna go A tier for him. His size is what makes him valuable, and I do think he's a good card because of it. Kawhi, same story. Not in terms of much size, but defensively has a little bit of movement as well. Jumper's not bad at all. He's just not like insanely great offensively. I feel like fade to the right is good, left not as much. He's borderline S. I'll put Kawhi S for now. I might adjust. Invincible Paul George, look, he annoys me, but he's an S tier card. There's no doubt about it. And they're also the same card. I think I put both Paul Georges on this list. Whoops, and I put two Kareems as well. So my mistake. There's actually 63 cards because I'm not going to rank another Paul George because they're the exact same card. So that being said, Paul George, either version is S tier still. Annoying that he's not nearly as good as the other Invincibles are, but he's still an S tier card among guys that you can reasonably obtain. Josh Smith, I think he's better than Braun. To be totally honest with y'all, I'm not sure Braun's going to stay this high at this point. His movement just isn't there. Call me a psychopath. I don't love this card at this point in the year. I'd much rather have Josh Smith, and I'd rather have Siakam too. I think Josh Smith's high B. He just doesn't have SIGs, but he's got a better jumper in my opinion than Braun. I think he's a little more complete. He's got Pro 2 fade. I really like Josh Smith. I think he's very good. Franz Wagner, high A as well. Is he better than Kawhi? I think some people would argue yes, at least offensively, but I think Kawhi's jumper is a little more consistent. Kawhi's going to give me a little more elite defense, although Franz's switchability is really nice. You could certainly argue Franz S. I think he's very, very close. I think I'm going to go A for now, though. I'm going to put Tim Duncan in B tier. I'm going to put him low A. His 100 overall that isn't the Pro Pass version because jumper's not bad. It's just not spectacular. He doesn't have a lot of movement. He's got rush, dribble style, and nothing really else. But he's still 100 overall with a decent jumper and still a pretty good card. Bull, I just don't like this card at all. I understand this probably feels a little low, but for the price especially, with a jumper that I'm not a fan of at all, I don't like this card. I don't think he's all that good. I think C tier is actually not that ridiculous at all. Tim Thomas going to go lower A tier. Jumper is solid. It's a little odd at times, but he's got a really good movement. He's 6'10". He does a lot of things well, and I think he still has to be A tier for that. Brandon Roy, probably C tier. Just doesn't have any movement. Shooting guard. He's nice jump shot, great slasher, but besides that, I think he's limited. Brandon Miller, B tier. Solid card, pretty good movement, good jump shot. Like solid defensively, just a good card. He's a very solid option. Andre Kirilenko, A tier. I think AK and A is probably fair. We're having a lot of mid-tier guys. We're gonna have a very large middle of this list, I can tell. But AK just defensively gives you a lot. His jumper's super nice. I think he's one of the better small forwards on this list for sure. J Kidd, I'm still putting J Kidd in S. I love this card defensively. I think he is so impactful. The size can be annoying, but he's got a bigger player, but he feels bigger defensively than other 6'3", 6'4" point guards like a John Wall or a Gary Payton or even guys like Walt Frazier, like guys like that. I just feel like J Kidd plays so big defensively, and his jumper's amazing. His movement's great. He is such a good card. Jaren Jackson Jr. B. Doesn't quite have the size to be A. In jumper's solid. Doesn't do any special things off the dribble though. I think he's B. I think Beasley is S. Beasley's amazing. He's one of the best dark matters in the game. Love that card. That was a no-brainer for me. I think Caruso is A with his slashing, his defense, and his size at 6'5". Does everything well except for being an elite level 3 hunter. Does that hold him back enough to not be A tier for me personally? I don't think so. Dikembe Mutombo, S tier for sure. He's one of the best cards. Again, just like Michael Beasley at the entire dark matter tier. Great option. I think easy S tier. Bargnani, wish he was a little faster, but 7'1" with a nice jumper is something you will never shy away from. He is a solid B tier. Definitely a good card. Rodman just doesn't have a great jumper. I'm going to put him in C tier. I don't have a single D tier yet, or I didn't, I should say, until we just got to Joe Johnson, who I think with the jumper that he has is probably a D tier option. Gotta have a few of them. I think he's one of the worst cards on this list, so we're going to throw him in the D tier. Sigma, A tier. This card is so solid. Really good jumper, great defender. I just wish he was a little bigger, but at power forward, he is a stud. Very good card. Alperen Şengün, he is certainly not bad. His jumper's nice, but he doesn't do a ton off the dribble. The jumper I do actually like, and I like it enough to where I think you could argue B. In fact, I'm going to put him low B. I actually kind of like that card. I feel like it's huge middle tiers, I know, but it's how it's going to be, I guess. Jaden McDaniels, really good defender, but not a lot offensively off the dribble and stuff. His jumper's really nice, but he's very I'd rather have Josh Smith. I'd rather have Siakam than Jaden McDaniels and LeBron. So I think a C tier is fine. I'm not mad about that. Luol Deng, I'll put him a little lower than AK, but I do think he's probably A tier still as well. Really good card. Very, very, very good on the defensive end of the court, just like AK. He's got a bit of shot creation sigs as well. He's got a KD fade, I think. There's a lot to like about that card, so I still think he's A tier. Wimby, one of the only opals on this list. I still think he's S tier. 7'4", 85 speed. That is going to get the job done for me defensively. He is an absolute impact card. He's a stud, and I think he's really, really good. Amen Thompson. Wish the jumper was better. I just don't like the jumper enough. The Garland dribble style, Francis size up, good escape is so nice, but his jumper annoys me, man. He's good defensively, but I think it's hitchy personally. I'm not the biggest fan. Peja low-key is an S tier. I think Peja's a little better than Kawhi. I'm moving Kawhi down to A tier. Peja is 6'10" with Pro 2 fade, an awesome jumper. He doesn't have God tier sigs, but he's so complete defensively, and his jumper's so consistent. I love this card. I might be a little higher on him than the average, but I think he's like low S. I don't mind low S for Peja. If I'm putting one of these dark matters there, I think it's Peja. Ja, bad movement, undersized point guard. I'm sorry, you're going in D tier. Karl Malone, I don't like you, therefore you're going in D. Now, I mean, Karl Malone as a card is probably B tier, but I'm going to give him a character hit and put him in C tier because it's my list and I can do what I want. Realistically, he's probably a B tier caliber card, but we need more cards in C tier, and I don't like him, so there you go. Andrew Wiggins, also C tier. Just doesn't do anything off the dribble and only has a fade that's even decent to the right. It's not good to the left. He just does nothing off the dribble, though. That's the biggest thing about Andrew Wiggins, so we're going to put him in C tier. Tim Duncan, S tier. One of the best cards, one of the best level 40s I think we've really ever gotten. Cannot believe they made him so good and then nerfed Paul George like crazy the next season, but Tim Duncan is still in S tier easily for sure. B tier for Wilkins, 6'8", solid jumper. Feels like the same tier as Luka, is pretty fair. Not a bad card. Powell, I can't stand. I'm not even really sure why I included him on this list. His jumper's bad. I just don't think he's a good card at all. Willis Reed gives you great defense, 6'11", really great jumper. He's like a better Sigma, basically, is what I would describe him as. I think he is S tier as well. Really good reward card from this season. Giannis, I'm not putting Giannis S anymore, and I'm not even putting him A. I think he's B, just because his jumper's so mid. At this point in the year, it is so mid, and it does hold him back. He's great at everything else, but I think B tier is still fair. I put another, I messed up on this list a couple times. Why did I download Beasley twice? Apparently I put Beasley on the list twice as well. My bad. Walt, he's worse than Kid, but he's not that much worse. I think he's A tier. Jumper's amazing. Movement is legitimately good. He's a really good card. OG Anunoby. I know we have 97 bajillion shooting guards. Why not get another one? OG Anunoby going to be in the A tier as well. Really good defender, really good jump shot, really good card. Mark Eaton, S tier, provides that size, defense, 7'4" player build, solid jumper, enough speed, especially at his size. He's a mountain of a man. He's very impressive and a very good card. Zion Williamson. Yikes. This card is like one of the worst Pro Pass cards I think we've ever gotten. He's so mid. His jumper's bad. He's undersized his position. I legitimately think he's D tier despite being 100 overall. That card is not good. Ben Wallace. I'm going to give him A tier despite being 6'9" at power forward because he's so good movement wise and especially jump shot wise. Still an incredible card. I think he's A tier for sure. Alex English. Fine, but not spectacular. He's probably high C, low B. He's low B. He's not bad. For his price, he's pretty good. He's not a horrible option at all. Stephon Castle, I think he's worse than Manu, but is he worse enough to not be A tier? Well, I don't love his jumper. I'm going to go B. I'm fine with that. I think Castle high B is fine. Corey Maggette, one of the better, like, super cheap cards as well. I think he also, just like Alex English, is B tier. Just because he's cheap doesn't mean he's not good. I think they're both very good, cheap Dark Matters. Chet is... defensively, I want to put him A. I'm going to go high B, I think. I think that's fair. And I think I'm going to do the same for Sar. They're back-to-back, as they probably should be, because they're basically the same card. And I'm fine with both of them in high B. I think that's right. Bernard King, yet another A-tier shooting guard with great movement, good release, good defense, versatility. Another really good card, and yet another one in Mike Miller. I mean, there's just so many good shooting guards right now. 2K dropped so many attainable shooting guards over the last couple weeks that are all really good options. Just look at the A-tier. They're full of them. So many shooting guards. Rick Barry, you are a shooting guard that is S tier, though. That is the best Dark Matter shooting guard in the game, 100% in my personal opinion. If he's got defensive battles, his movement is incredible. His jumper's amazing. He is an elite level card. S tier. Rudy Gobert. Where is Gobert on this list? A, B? I wish his jumper was better. I'm going B. I don't think he's quite A. He's not far off it, but I don't think he's quite A. Marc Gasol, C. Doesn't have the movement, in my opinion. I don't love this card, to be honest. Jumper's not bad, but I feel like he feels a little slow on the court. He's not bad, but he's not spectacular. I'll give Giddey A, 6'8", versatile, good movement, fine jumper, good slasher, solid card. Denny Avdia, also A, really good card as well. I'm a big fan of him. And then you got Kareem, and I guess Kareem's yet another A tier, 7'2". I think he's like better than all the Dark Matter bigs, pretty much. He's better than all these guys. In fact, he's borderline S. He's high A. Yeah, we'll put Kareem high A. I don't think he's S, though, because, I mean, if I don't have Kawhi, Franz, guys like that in S either. I feel like this is a pretty good list, to be totally honest. Y'all may not agree with everything. I know it's a bit top-heavy, but I do hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm sure I missed some guys. If I did, I do apologize, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video nonetheless. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace!